Good afternoon. I know I'm a little bit late. I had to go outside and holler for Rosie to have her come in. We're gonna talk about facing the truth. How do you face the truth when it's so hard to face? And hello there, Justice. So I'm going to do a pre-recorded video because I sit here and talk to myself in the camera. And hello, Applebrooks, honey. Yeah, so how do you face the truth? Let me see what else I wrote. The truth is hard. You can see in the description. The truth is hard for a lot of people to face, no matter what the truth is. Hopefully, we will all learn that facing the truth is better for us because it sets us free. Hello, Danny Lovett, honey. Hello, Rebecca. You're my son of a prophet. Okay, we got it going on now. And I hope you can hear me. Hello, Frank Cooper, honey. I'm going to see if I can be heard. I'm going to mute myself because it's going to be pre-recorded. And I'm going to play the media thing. I'm going to shrink myself down to like that big right there. And I'm going to hit the media. I'm going to mute myself. So just... Sometimes it hurts when you face. How do you face the truth when it causes you pain in your life? Now, there are many areas of our life that we come face to face with the truth. We can either face it, or we can look the other way and say, it's not there. I don't see it, when it's literally right there in your face. Sometimes it hurts when you face the truth. It is. It's hurtful at times, depending on what that truth is. And sometimes you don't want to see the truth because of that. Because it makes you have to literally open your eyes and acknowledge what's in front of you, what is happening. And some people may not be in that mind space to acknowledge what is happening right there in front of your face. And this can be a truth that is in any area of our lives, whether it be personal, whether it be real world in your workplace, in the government, in the other areas of life. It's you can find the truth anywhere. You truly can. And you can confront it. You can come face to face with it if you so desire. And you can turn a blind eye if you so desire. But does turning a blind eye, does that help you in the long run when you're face to face with the truth and you see it and there is no denying what you're seeing? Is it going to do you any good to be in denial? Is it going to cause you more pain on the inside than it would if you faced it and accepted it for what it was? Sometimes it's hard to look at the truth. It is. It's hard to accept the truth. We're just going to admit it, you all. We have to admit it because we don't want to see it. We don't want to see the truth at times when it is conflicting in our life. We don't. And sometimes when you see the truth, you don't want to deal with the truth. You don't. You'd rather sweep it under the rug. You'd rather say it's not that bad. It's not that bad. If it's not that bad, then you would come face to face with it and you would confront it if it wasn't that bad. There are... Just pick an area. Pick an area in this world that has turned your world upside down. Just pick an area. You can look around. You can look in many people's lives, and you can look on the world stage of what has happened when it comes to the truth in all reality, because it's the world's a stage. You can see it. You can see it. You can see the signs all around. You can see things happening. You can. And perhaps you don't agree with what's happening, and perhaps you do agree with what's happening, and so perhaps you say, well, there's nothing I can do about it. And then you may say, well, there is something I can do about it. Oh, my nose is starting to itch all of a sudden, you all. This is not good at all. I'm going to resist the urge to try to scratch. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try to resist the urge. It's the truth. The truth will set you free once you acknowledge it. It truly will. Because the longer you're in denial of the truth of what's happening in the world and what's happening in your lives, the harder it's going to be to continue going down that road called life while ignoring it, because the truth is going to become larger than life itself. It's going to become so big that you cannot get away from it. It will grow and grow and grow. And sooner or later, it will be right there. You will not be able to escape it. You will not be able to escape the truth. You're going to have to acknowledge what has happened, and you're going to have to ask yourself, now what? Now what do I do with the information that I have, what I'm seeing, now that I no longer can deny that which is in front of me? What will you do? You got to have a plan. You do. You got to have a plan going forward. And I just want to tell you right now, it takes enormous strength within to confront those truths, those realities that are literally, it's right there. It takes enormous strength and courage. And it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak of heart. It's not, you all. Can you face it? Absolutely, you can face it. Will it be easy? At times, it's not easy. It's not, no matter what it is. It's not easy. But none of us wants to live in a world where we're held prisoner by the truth. And you may say, well, how can you be held prisoner by the truth? Well, you can see it. You can look around and see it happening, and you know it's not right. You know it's not right at all. And you're just doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You're putting it off, totally putting it off, doing something. And perhaps you're just trying to figure it out. How are you going to react to it? Are you going to react to it in an angry way? Are you going to react to it in a sad way? Are you going to react to it in a healthy way or a non-healthy way, truly? I think your best option is to react to it in a very healthy way, being that it is the truth. Even though you may not like it, you can react in a healthy way, because you don't want to add any more negative energy than what you are already seeing in your face when it's that type of a truth. Look around. The world is a stage. Look around in people's lives. Look around in your own lives. Look around. It may not be pleasant, and it isn't at times. But we've got to move past the uncomfortableness, we do, and see things for what they truly are, and have the courage to face them head on, in a healthy way, And Gina, honey, you're talking in riddles. Not really. I'm not really talking in riddles, because everybody at one point or another in their life, they didn't want to face the truth, no matter what that truth was. They didn't. They wanted to pretend that things weren't happening like people say they were happening, even though the signs were all around everywhere you look. Signs are all around. And perhaps you just didn't want to take time out to deal with it. Well, you can't run from it. You cannot. You can't run from the truth. You can't hide from it. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide from the truth. There isn't. Your best course of action is to face it head on. And then continue with your life. Continue. Get a plan together and continue, you all. That's what you got to do. Keep moving forward. You don't want to go backwards. There's nothing backwards. There's nothing back there. Look at the world. It's a stage. There's many events that have occurred and they're back there. And there's many more events that are going to occur in the present and in the future. You don't want to go back there. You don't want to be stuck where you're at. You're going to go forward regardless of what that future holds. You're going to go forward. You're not staying where you're at, and you know you're not, because it's not for you. It's not. You want to grow. You want to grow beyond the uncomfortableness. You want to grow beyond the truth that you don't want to admit, that other people are already admitting and acknowledging. You will fall in suit sooner or later, and you will acknowledge the truth that is in front of you. You will. And I just hope and pray that you have the strength that you need, and you have the wisdom and the discernment to make the best or take the best course of action in your situation. And if you need advice, there's plenty of people who like to give advice, there really is. But truly, you know what's best for you in your situation when you deal with things in life that you may not want to deal with, but you do deal with. You know what's best for you, because sometimes when you take other people's opinions, it kind of messes up yourself. They're not the best for you, okay, because people deal with situations differently, no matter what it is. Sometimes you may find those who will deal with situations the way that you do, but it's kind of rare. But I'm talking about the truth. There's so much truth out there. There's so much truth that has been hidden in many areas of our lives, on a personal level and on a geopolitical level and on a world level, universal level. There's so many truths that have been hidden, but then there's so many people who see those truths, even though they're supposed to be hidden and nobody's supposed to see them. There's so many people who see them, see. And the key is, you all, don't let it rattle you. Don't let it cause you to fall apart. You got to hold yourself together no matter what that truth may be, no matter what that truth brings with it. Because the truth does, it has a way of rearranging your life. It has a way of causing you to think in different manner than what you have been thinking. You kind of go into strategic mode is what you kind of do. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're better off when you face the truth that's in front of you. Look around. A lot of people are facing it in many different ways, on many different levels. It's best to do it now, while the world is somewhat stable. And while you are somewhat stable, because you do not want to have all these truths popping up like this all over the place, and you ain't even acknowledged one of them, and then you have them all coming all at once, like boom, 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 boom. It's going to be really hard. You're going to have a crash course in acknowledging the truth, seeing the world, and it may rattle you to the core. Start facing those truths in your life, those truths that are out there. Start facing them now. Get the courage, get the strength within you to face them, so that you'll be stronger when even more truths come out, no matter what those truths are. And when you do face them, you're being true to yourself. You're loving yourself enough. You truly are when you face the truth and acknowledge it. Even though it may be hurtful, even though it's something you don't want to see, you're doing yourself a favor, and you're helping yourself grow. You're helping yourself become more stronger. You are more resilient. And that's what you want. We got to get as strong as we can, you all. We do. Going forward in this life. So, the truth will set you free in more ways than you could ever imagine. And you can maintain your sanity while acknowledging the truth. You sure can. And you can become stronger. You can become much better than who you are now on the inside, because you will truly grow when you acknowledge the truth in a very healthy manner. You will become a lot stronger. You can acknowledge the truth by the love that's on the inside of you. If you use love as a filter, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is my video for tonight at 8:30. It's a pre-recorded video, and I will be playing it on my live stream. So the truth will set you free once you decide to open up your eyes and accept it. No matter if it's painful, no matter if what you're seeing you don't want to see, you say, I think I want to be in denial because it's too much for me. No, it will set you free in more ways than you could ever imagine. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen, you all. We need to wake up. We do. In more ways than some may realize. Love you. I've popped back on here. Can you all hear me? That was my pre-recorded video from maybe 20 minutes ago. I sat down here and I thought, well, I'm just going to talk to the camera about the truth, because the truth will set you free, and it truly will set you free. You may not realize how free it will set you, even though it may be uncomfortable, you all. You gotta face the truth, and there's many areas of our lives where we need to do that. Even though you may not want to, you got to do it. You do. Can you hear me? We got it. We got it. Let me say a little prayer. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with us, and may you give us the strength within to face the truth, no matter what that truth may be in our lives, and may you give us the strength to carry on, and may your love fill us within and make us stronger than we ever were before. In the name of precious Jesus, amen. We got to face the truth. We do. So I am going to go. Thank you all for watching this, and yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll say it, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Good night.